Hello. I just wanted to make a quick video to help everyone get on Stencil for the Dr. Mario monthlies. So let's jump right in and get this done. The first thing you want to do is get whatever you're using for a game capture to be on the right screen for the stencil. Here I'm using an emulator, and you'll see that we need to get to a game screen to match the stencil. What you can do if you're on emulator, you could pause it, the actual emulation. If you're on console or NES Classic or Switch, that you can't pause that and keep this screen. So what you do is game over, and you will be pretty much stuck on this screen until you hit start. Just so there's not motion, I'm going to go ahead and pause the emulator. And that is the screen you will need to align the stencil. In OBS, we will bring in the right screen. And let me reset this transformation just to show it off a little easier. So you've got your game screen. You've got your stencil. Notice the stencil perfectly fits the OBS palette. We're going to take the stencil away for a second. If you learn anything from this video, this is probably the most important thing to take away. In OBS, there are two modifier keys that you should learn that really helps. First is the shift key. The shift key will let you stretch and shrink whatever you're moving. And next is the Alt key. If you press and hold the Alt key, you can crop whatever you're adjusting. My next tip has to do with OBS snapping. You'll notice if I take this out, it wants to snap to this edge, and that's a real pain when aligning to the stencil. So to make it easier on us, what I want you to do is hold the Alt button and shrink this. You can shrink it down so that the word top up here and the word virus is down here. And you can shrink the sides in too to make it a little easier. Then bring up the stencil, and first you're just going to stretch it to fit about where you think it looks right. Now we're going to hold the shift key and what I'm doing here is aligning the word top right here and the word virus down here. And you'll see as they align, they get pretty sharp. And if you take it too far, it becomes blurry again. So just take it slow and you'll find that spot where it is aligned. You'll also notice an easy place to align is this yellow line that goes around Dr. Mario here. And that's it. You're aligned. Now all you have to do is hold your Alt key again and drag your edges back out. And congratulations, you're in alignment. The next thing I want to talk about is the camera section and the timer section. Uh, this stencil was made before I started streaming, so I hope in the future to change this part a little bit so it's a little easier to line up across all the players. But um, let's talk the timer first. The easiest way to line this up, I believe, if you bring your timer in, uh, I like to, and you need to move it under the stencil here so you can see it. I like to align the 0 in this corner. Since on the broadcast we don't use milliseconds, this just won't get picked up. And you can use your arrow keys to nudge it perfectly into that corner, and that's aligned. And then the next thing is the camera. I know this says this part will be on stream, but I find a lot of people try to shrink it up into this little tiny section, and that makes it kind of hard to stretch back out on stream. So if you want to, for instance, bring your webcam up and just try to fill this entire area here. And if you come down here and bring the webcam under your game capture, you can stretch it like that without interfering. And then again, use your arrow keys to move it left or right if you need to. And that is all set up. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps some people. Have a good day.